Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and this one is a rant video. Y'all haven't had one of those in a while, and I have right to rant. And yes, you guessed it, it's about YouTube. You know, when I first started YouTube, I thought it was the cat's meow. I thought it was a way for me to show my work and maybe make a little bit of money. Well, it's gotten to the point where, and it's not just YouTube, it's the whole world has gotten to the point where they have to trick people out of their money, or trick them to do something that they want you to do, and you have no choice of whether to do it or not do it. You have no voice on YouTube. Literally, you have no voice on YouTube. The only thing that YouTube can actually help you with is if you did a review on something, and because the guy that sold it to you, or the woman that sold it to you, wouldn't take care of their warranty or something, you can let people know that, hey, this is the kind of stuff this guy does, and if they've got any sense, they will rectify it and fix the problem. YouTube doesn't do that. YouTube, they don't fix problems, they create problems. And I'll give you some examples of what I mean by tricks and stuff like that. The number one trick that YouTube does when monetizing, when I upload my video and I monetize my videos, now it's gotten to the point where just about every single one of my videos gets flagged and says limited ads, limited to no ads on my videos. Well, what they do is they will deny being monetized, and then after about 4 days, maybe 5, within a week, they will actually send you a message and say, this video has been reviewed and is suitable for all people. Or it'll say it's not suitable, like I just did that M50 video. It's not monetized. But the trick in this is they're not actually denying you. That what they're doing is they're trying to combat the flood. You know, when you put a video up, the very first 3 days is the most critical time as far as I can see. I could be wrong, but on my channel it's not that way. It's different for every channel. My first 3 days is the most important days of my video. So they'll unmonetize it. They won't monetize my video until after the flood. Once the flood comes in, they ain't gotta pay me shit. Maybe a penny. That's it. It's a trick. Alright, we'll look at the AT&T. I've been with AT&T with my cell phone for the last 3 years. The very first year, my bills were due on the same exact day, on the 7th of every month. The 7th, like clockwork. Alright, now they have adopted what my last cell phone company started doing, which is going to drive me away from AT&T. Now, for the last 2 years, and yeah, I'm taking my leaving a little slow, but you know, it's a good service, and we're limited to service around here, so I have to eat shit with the chickens with this cell phone and put up with their tricks to get more money out of you. Now, I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but if you've got an AT&T phone, you'll probably notice that every month your bill date gets backed up 1 day. Every single month. Over a 12-month period, you're backing up 12 days. So if somebody has a cell phone with them for more than 2 years, they're making a killing. They're making a killing, period. Even if you just back up 1 month, they're making a killing off of millions of people or thousands of people, however many there are. But every time they back it up, they're gaining a day on you, but you're paying for that day. So it's just a trick to get more money out of you without you knowing about it. And some of them, that's kind of brave. That's ballsy right there. That's basically looking at you and saying, I don't give a shit what you want to do. We're going to get an extra day out of you, and if you don't pay it, you don't talk. Plain and simple. People put people over a barrel. They put them over a barrel and they dry fuck them. That's what they do. That's what YouTube is doing. That's what AT&T is doing. And there's all kinds of tricks to the trade. You know, the world has gotten to the point where everything's a trick. You can't take nothing at face value. You can't trust nobody. You know, it's sad that we live in a world that we live in today. And I can't wait to leave it. I really can't wait. I can't wait for me to shut my eyes at night and not wake up the next morning. Because I'm just fed up with the way people act these days. People act like they're crazy. You know, so I have tried to contact YouTube about other problems, and you can't get a hold of them. Now, how can you trust somebody that you can't actually talk to? That's not a partnership. That's a dictatorship. That ain't no different than Hitler. Hitler killed people because they weren't like him. He forced his beliefs on people. He made them, let's just use the word for example, he made them watch their ads. Same damn thing, basically the same thing. One wanted you to be like him, the other one wants you to be like them. They want you to put up what they believe in, not what you believe in. You don't have no voice, remember that. You have no voice on YouTube. And yes, I am a YouTube creator, and at this point, I really don't care if they delete my channel. I really don't give a crap. I'm tired of YouTube forcing stuff down my throat. I don't want to watch your ads. Get that through your thick skull, YouTube. Take your ads and shove them up your ass. Because I'm getting tired of having to reinstall another ad blocker to block your ad blocker. Or ad blocker. So, you know, I have to keep moving my damn ad blockers around, and when I go to watch, I can't even watch my own videos unless I turn my ad blocker off. So if I can't watch my own videos, then what the hell do I need to be on YouTube for? So that means that if I leave YouTube, and I'm telling you, I don't know what's kept me there. To be quite honest with you, I'm not happy with YouTube. I've never been happy with YouTube. I was at the very beginning, but that was a short-lived enjoyment. They don't care. YouTube and Google. Google is YouTube's owner. They are one. Google and YouTube, Facebook, all of them. There's gimmicks. They don't care what you think. They don't want to know what you think. You do as you're told, and we'll be happy. That's the way they look at it. If you're not happy, oh well, they are, because they're the ones eating like a fat cat. I dare somebody to prove me wrong. This has got to stop, guys. People, we need to get together and let these people know that we are not their pawn. We are not their victims. We don't want to be their victims. Make a stand, guys. It don't do no good for me to make a stand. I can sit here and do videos all day long, but if no one ever freaking follows suit, nothing will ever be done about it, because everybody adapts. It's like camouflage. They adapt. Sorry about my heater. It gets a little loud from time to time. But if we don't stick together, we're going to fall hard. And it starts with people like YouTube. It starts with Facebook. These people are the kind of people who's running this country. Literally. Social medias, president ain't running this country. Social medias are. Facebook's running this country, telling people what to think, when to do something, when not to do something. They're dictating everything that we do in life. And we're allowing it to happen because we're gutless. We're a bunch of coward, gutless people that have let the government come in and take over and tell us what to do. If I remember correctly, the government works for us. We're the ones who put them in office. We are their boss. It's not the other way around. The government's not our boss. We are their boss. But people have let it happen. Let one thing slide, and then another thing slide, and then another thing slide. By the time you get done, we are where we're at today. Literally. And it's going to be hard for anybody to deal with it if we keep letting it go on. Question is, do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be proud of your country? Do you want to have pride in the way we run this country? It's not going to happen because it has to start with you. If you don't make a stand, no one's going to listen to you. And today, your stands have to be pretty strong because people are, it's almost as if they enjoy criticism. They'll just brush it off and be done with it. Oh, well, he don't like us. He's still going to pay us. He's still going to do what we tell him to do. Oh, well. Let's move on, guys. He's fine. Forget him. You know, that's the way their mentality is. You know, I think that YouTube should have used Hitler's picture as their as their logo. The Nazi sticker is what they should have put on their damn logo. Plain and simple. I have no respect for YouTube anymore. And the only reason I put up videos is because I enjoy the feedback that I get on the work that I do. I live for that wow factor. I like it when people like my stuff. It makes me feel better about myself. It makes me work better. It's just a good thing. But YouTube is making it a real hard call to run me off. So, to start off with, if everybody in this world would take and just stop doing what you're doing, it may take a a couple days. It may take a week. I don't know how long it would take. I'm sure somebody out there that can do the math, but I used to be good at math, but I'm not anymore. I done lost my train of thought. I was aggravated with the way YouTube and Facebook, you can't put up a gun. There's nothing illegal about a gun. There's nothing illegal about a gun. It's all legal. Firearms are legal. Air rifles are legal. The government ourselves, the federal government, has deemed them legal. Now, the crybabies of the world, the little people who wear their feelings on their sleeves, the little Karens, the little Nancys, and it's getting to be probably about 80% of our country is that way. I'm sorry to have to put that out there, but it's the truth. And if you think about it, you'll agree. You got too many babies out there. Oh, that gun offends me. Well, YouTube listens to them because there's more dumbasses in the world than there are smart people. So, sure, the majority's going to win. That's why we keep getting these stupid presidents in the frickin' White House. Because we have more stupid people voting for them than we do smart people not voting for them. So the smart people have no voice. We have been put aside. So the only thing that we can do is drink our Trump coffee and hope to God that a miracle happens and Trump can fix this world. But Trump's never going to fix this world. Yeah, it's a nice thought, but Trump's never going to, he's never going to fix this world. He's never going to fix this country. Because there's too many hateful, spiteful Karens in the world that are going to fight against him. No one can do their job efficiently if you've got somebody hounding you and fighting you the whole way. I don't know how he put up with it as long as he did. I'd have probably told the world to go F themselves. But he didn't. He kept his cool. He went on. He's going to run again, I hope. But it's going to be the same thing over and over and over again with Trump. That's how you know he's a good president. Look at all the presidents that were killed. Look at Kennedy. That's right. The most important president we ever had in our lives. Kennedy. Look at Lincoln. He was a good president. Where are they at? Did they live a whole long life? No. Because somebody, some Karen, some Nancy, some crybaby, somebody wearing their feelings on their sleeves or didn't get what they want in life because they were taught in school that you get a participation reward. So these people who are complaining are the very people who got the participation reward in school. They didn't have to know nothing. They just got a reward because they complained that we wasn't important enough. Study, you dumbass. Learn what the hell you're supposed to learn. You won't have to get a participation award. You'll get a freaking real reward for doing the right thing. What they need to do is put the paddle back in the school, in the teacher's hands. Let the teachers put some damn tough skin on their asses. I got my ass whipped by the principal a few times when I was in school. And look at me. I'm not a bad person. Although the people who are dumbasses and the people who are crybabies, yeah, they think I'm no good. But, like I said, guys, this world is never going to change unless we stand together. Like Aaron Tippin said, You got to stand for something or you're going to fall for anything. And it's the truth. You couldn't say that any truer. But it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with you. I can make a step, but if nobody else comes behind me, if somebody made a step, I'd follow them. But somebody has to make a move to teach these people that we're not the people that they think we are. We're not the people that Hitler killed. Basically, YouTube is killing the people. They're taking away their words. They're taking away their opinions. They're taking away their thoughts and making them what they want them to be. You put up an air gun video because they are against them and they're not making a lot of money off of that because there's so many crybabies in the world. You're the one who gets punished for it. Because that's what you believe. They don't believe it. You're not going to do it. Don't matter what you think. And I'm getting real tired of it. I'm sick to death of this damn crybaby bullshit we got going on in this world today. And I know there's people out there that feel the same exact way I do and are mad and ready and gritting their teeth and just ready to punch anybody. You know, that's what I feel like most of the time, especially when I go to watch a music video to play along with, and then I got 3 ads in the damn middle of it, and I can't pause it or pause the damn ad or the video. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm so damn mad. That made me. That's the one thing that makes me the maddest of all. Is the fact that I can't play along with the damn videos. So now what I have to do is I have to go to Real Player. Then I gotta download it. Then I gotta make a playlist. And then I gotta do, then I can watch them there with no ads. I shouldn't have to do that. That's why you have a looped playlist on YouTube. Why do we need the damn playlist if we can't watch them over and over again without ads? You're taking away the very thing that brings us to YouTube. You're making it a bad experience, YouTube. We don't live like that. We don't want to live like that. We want less steps to get to the same place. We don't want to work harder to get there. So basically what these people do is they take and make all these different clicks. And you wonder why people got carpal tunnel. Because YouTube will take something that takes 1 click to get to, and they'll make you click 5 times to get to it, and then you gotta search for it. They're trying to hide them so you can't change them. So if they hide them in a bunch of files and different links, like YouTube Studio, it used to be pretty simple. Now you gotta click this, you gotta click that, you gotta click this, you gotta click that. Oh, this ain't working right. Oh, we gotta click that. You know, it's click, 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 click. That's all you get done doing. So, I would like to see this country finally go back to what it used to be. You know, we used to stand for something. I'm so ashamed of the U.S., it ain't funny. And the U.S. is the biggest bunch of crybabies I've ever seen in my life. I love the U.S. It's a beautiful country. But it's run by morons. And there ain't a damn thing we can do about it. Because not enough people will stand together and let these people know that, look in the 70s. Look what they did back in the 70s. I would be willing to do something like that. I would pick it if I had the transportation to get there. But you got it has to be a group of people, a big enough group of people. We've got so many people in the world that now it takes a bigger group to do anything. Well, then when you get a bigger group together, guess what? Then the military comes in and shoots you or beats you up because you're speaking your belief. That's what our government has become. You can't speak out because if you do, you're in danger of them not making any money off of you. The government is not an institution to help the people. It's a corporation. Did you know that America is a business, not a country? I thought that was kind of crazy. We're not a country. We're a business. That's what America is. They turned our government into something that we don't recognize back when they did the Constitution. And now people, all they can think about is how can we get rid of that Constitution? How can we change it so that it will work for us? Well, working for them doesn't necessarily work for us. But I worry about Trump. I worry to death about Trump. I worry for his safety because, I mean, look what happened with Kennedy. I mean, that was awful. Right in front of his wife, not 1 foot away from his wife. I mean, I can't imagine what that would have felt like in her, being in her shoes. But, you know, he was a good president. He was actually making changes in this world that was going to help us, not hurt us. And because somebody was happier having war, that they had to end his life. So, you know, Lincoln, same thing. He was making changes. He was doing good things for the country, and somebody didn't like it. So they shot him. And that was a movie star. But, you know, I just don't get it. I have racked my brain how the people of this country allowed our government to become what it is today, and YouTube to become what it is, and Facebook. You know, they've got all these things that happens in Facebook. And I've tested this theory quite a few times, and if you check, you'll see that I'm correct. Let's say that you go to eBay. Yeah, eBay's no innocent party in this either. They're all guilty. Anything online is not true. eBay. See, where was I going with this? I've got so many things I can complain about. Not that it's doing me any good, but I guess it's more for entertainment than anything, so that people can say, yep, he's right, yep, and they never do nothing. That's exactly what will happen. Yep, he's right, but I ain't going to step a foot forward to make a change. But if you go to eBay and you look at any item, go look at something you normally wouldn't look at, and then just exit off of them and get back to your main page. Then go to Facebook. Refresh Facebook and look at the ads up at the top of your screen. The very item that you looked at on eBay 5 minutes ago is now being crammed in your face on Facebook. How many people knew that? You know, this world has become nothing but an ad. You can't go nowhere without an ad. And they're adding us to death. I'm sick of them. And I'm ready to go at any moment's notice. And if I can't watch a video, you know, if I want to watch Cloud 42 or Blondie Hacks or any of them. If I want to watch them, I don't want to sit there and be interrupted, because by the time you're getting into something, most of the time when I'm watching them, I'm actually working on what they're doing, or I'm doing something to figure out how I want to do my job, and I'm doing my job, and then I gotta sit and wait for an ad to be done. And now they're getting to the point where they don't even give you a skippable ad. And I've noticed on Hulu, Netflix, all of them, without ad block, you'd have all kinds of ads. You can't watch a movie in peace. So, guys, think about that. If you don't do nothing, at least chew on the damn thing idea of making a change. You know, president, we can have all the good presidents in the world, but if we don't change and try to make this world a better place, it's never going to happen. One person cannot make a difference. They used to tell you that one person makes a difference. That's not true anymore. When you lose your voice, you can't make a difference, because you're not getting your point across. So maybe YouTube understands sign language. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here before I really get mad. So don't forget to have your Trump coffee, and you guys have a good one. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. That way you can get all these rants, because I have a feeling there's more coming. So I'm not going to monetize my videos anymore. I'm not making any money off of YouTube anyway, so I'm just going to stop monetizing my videos. And if it gets to the point, I may just unmonetize my channel completely. And I bet you if everybody was to unmonetize their channel, it wouldn't take very long for YouTube to get the point. YouTube would lose money. If every single person, every creator, I beg of you, let's stop watching YouTube, or let's unmonetize our channel. Let's do something that will hit them in their pocket. The only way that you can hit YouTube is to hit them in their pocket. That's the worst way or the best way you can hurt somebody, is through the pocket. You hit their pocket, you hit something. So, let's come together, guys. Let's start a revolution. A YouTube revolution. Because it's never going to change until we do something about it. And I can preach till the cows come home. But I've said enough. I ain't going to say no more. You guys have a good one. Later.